Okay, what's up guys? Game Fiend Fiend of all games here, and yeah, it's Saturday, and it's time for another Drop Script Saturday. It is Drop Script Saturday. I'm just gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on what's probably gonna happen going down the road into the future now that the third biggest pay-per-view this year is over, because you know it's Royal Rumble, then WrestleMania, and SummerSlam, and then Survivor Series. As you guys don't know, due to a torn ligament and John Cena's elbow, realistically, he's going to be out for 4 to 6 months. Now, with the success that WWE has had with CM Punk and Brock Lesnar, and the success that Daniel Bryan has had his own, if you haven't stopped to realize it, they are the number 1 and 2 faces of the company now. Kind of forced, because Sheamus got hurt, and Sheamus sucks as a face in my opinion. So with Randy Orton cashing in his Money in the Bank at SummerSlam, and the whole quartervation or whatever it's called forming to take place, you gotta listen closely to what Triple H said. He said he's doing it for us. Now, if you stand back from a realistic point of view, if they just made Daniel Bryan champion from right off the bat, and he just, if they just made Daniel Bryan, sorry, because I got a message. If they just made Daniel Bryan champion right off the bat and kept it there, there really is no direction, because Cena is legitly hurt, and what they're gonna do for a number 1 contender? Are they just gonna pick one out of random, like what Cena did to Daniel Bryan? Just pick them. There's no King of the Ring anymore, so you can't say, oh, let's hold the King of the Ring for the number 1 contender for the WWE title. So Triple H and Stephanie wrote this to have some type of developing long story, I believe, for the WWE title. And you're gonna have Daniel Bryan trying to fight, quote unquote, the system, or the corporation, or the cultivation, whatever they call it, to try to be the WWE champion. Think of it as Stone Cold in the late 90s going for the WW, well, back then, WWF championship, when The Rock had it and The Rock was in the corporation. So Orton's The Rock, and Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H, or Paul Levesque, are the new suits in the corporations. And the Shield are just 3 big boss men. So just look at it. Just look at it as that. Except you won't see Daniel Bryan drinking beer and yada yada yada. This, that, and the third. So in the path of the next 6 months, this is what's probably gonna happen. I either see John Cena coming back and winning the Royal Rumble, or I see series of events where it has, somewhere down the line, either they're gonna have Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, or John Cena win the Royal Rumble. And at WrestleMania, it could either be a triple threat match, John Cena, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan for the WWE title, or we get the ultimate started from the bottom and now we're here match, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title main event at WrestleMania. Since Cena, even when Cena's hurt, he's still going to be the biggest star in the company. So since right now these are the 3 biggest faces in the company, and right now Orton is just, he's a template, he's a holder, basically. I mean, to be honest, I'm lucky enough he got a chance, because he has 2 strikes. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head that had 2 strikes, and after they got their 2nd strike, they got the title again. I can't think of anybody that because Rey Mysterio was champion then he got hurt, and then he got his second strike. So this is the first person I've ever noticed, and the company still gave him the title. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what they're gonna do. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see the match they're gonna do at Night of Champions, because you know, Night of Champions, the gimmick is every title is on the line. And since Daniel Bryan Daniel Bryan technically did beat John Cena, Daniel Bryan does get a rematch clause. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know the match because it's far too early to see. We just know that it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. That should already be a given. I don't even know. They should have announced that on the last Raw after Randy Orton RKO'd him. Just say, oh yeah, at Night of Champions, it's me versus you. Because you know that's what they're going to announce on Monday. Because Daniel Bryan has a #1, automatically has a rematch clause. And when it comes to the World Heavyweight title, Rob Van Dam is coming for that title. I've heard rumors that he was brought back to hold the World Heavyweight title for some time while they build up somebody else. So, because Alberto Del Rio is just like another template. I was like, who are you going to give it to? Sheamus got hurt, and, well, Mark Henry's already had it. Who else is they could somehow fix Dolph's storyline and have him seriously just dump this whole Big E and AJ situation and just have him going back to the World Heavyweight title. But if you think about it, wouldn't that be an awesome match? Dolph Ziggler versus Rob Van Dam for the World Heavyweight title. I would like to see that match. So that's gonna wrap it up for this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. I know there was like zero focus on Raw, SmackDown, or TNA. I just wanted to give you my thoughts of what I think that might happen in the next 6 months. All my contact information is in the description box below. Feel free to ask me a question. And until next week, I'm Game Fifi All Games, guys, and I'm signing out. Later, guys. Peace.